Hello, my name is Sucket, and we are playing Life in the Village 3. And first thing we're gonna do today is a little bit of enchanting. We're gonna see. I know we've got infinity here, so we're taking that. Power 3, that's not bad. Sharpness 3 is pretty good. Luck of the Sea 2. We're gonna take that and roll the dice here. Okay, Unbreaking 2, that's not as good as Sharpness 3, but that's life. Now, first thing I want to do, we've got all these quests to cash in. Let's see, any choice that we have to pick? No, okay. So, that was a lot of stuff. Okay, it's unlikely, but we might get something interesting in the log. Well, we got clocks. I'll never say no to clocks. And we got a treasure chest with, looks like a little bit of gold in it. Now last time we made a whole setup to get these iron sheets. This time we're going to use them. We're going to make ourselves a propeller, and then we're going to make ourselves an encased fan. And encased fans, you can look at them, they do a couple of things. What we're going to be doing is heating it from the bottom, so it'll move items up. Maybe, where does it show that? Over here, maybe? Who knows? Now there is one more thing we'll need, and that's a gearbox. We're gonna need a couple of these cogwheels. And there we go. And to get the vertical kind, which is what we want for what we're doing, you just craft it with itself. And you know what? I brought some gold out and I forgot to use it. While we're at it, we're going to make the wrench from Create. That's, the wrench will do a number of things for us, but the most important thing is it'll allow us to change the orientation of these blocks. And that's going to prove to be very important. Now, the wrench is not hard to make. That's from supplementaries. Interesting. Just gold sheets, cogwheel, and a stick. Oh, we got a quest for that. Very fancy. So, what we want a magma block here. Now, we could give this fan rotational force, and it would spin. But we can also heat it, and it will just, like, spin on its own. That's, not exactly the direction that I want it to be facing, I don't think. Is it? Kinda looks like it already spun a little bit, though, doesn't it? We're gonna put a gearbox on here. And we're gonna put a lever on here. Let's see if we can get this thing spinning around. I don't think so. Let's flip this thing the other direction. And let's get a couple shafts. Aha! This doesn't work anymore. This was removed in version 0.5 of Create. But you know what? That's okay. We're gonna just do things a little different. We're gonna go back to our vertical gearbox here. And we're gonna go ahead and expand some shafts along here. Probably even a good bit farther than that, huh? Let's make some more. There we go. 2 more. That ought to be far enough. While we're at it, we're going to craft a speedometer with itself to make a stressometer. I think that's how much stress the system has right now. We're not trying to do too much with it. Alright, next thing we're going to want is something called a mechanical bearing. It's not that hard to make. You don't need even any slime to do it. And what this thing does, you give it a little bit of rotational force. And it'll just start spinning whatever is on top of it. Super glue is probably going to be important to us. But hopefully not that important. We're going to make probably 6 radial chassis. We can make 3 right now and probably get the quest reward. That's cool. Get all this stripped spruce out. This will do the trick. I feel like 6 will be enough. Now for the super glue, we're going to need a little bit of slime. Really, any kind of slime. Do we have any? Oh, we do have a little bit. Now we're going to need an iron sheet and an iron nugget. Now we should be able to do our super glue now. What's that? Oh, it's a fly. Okay. I'm all nervous from playing roguelike adventures in dungeons. We put this right up on here. And let's... Can we shut this off with a redstone signal? No. Well, a couple ways we could shut it off, certainly. Here's one. Now, if we put that, I don't think it will just start spinning. But what we want is like 1 block. And then we're going to super glue right here. We're going to start putting radial chassis down. Alright. I feel like we could really use 1 more. I might go get 1 more. Hey, come back here. Okay, this part's spinning. Radial chassis is not. I swear we got super glue on there. It doesn't seem like it likes it. Do anything with our... Well, we don't need this way out at 8, that's for sure. We need it... We need it at 1, is what I think. I'm doing this with the mouse wheel. This is the radius of blocks that these things will stick to. These are sticky themselves. And they can go out pretty high, but we don't need them to be pretty high. We need them to be down at 1. Okay. We're going to try something else. We're going to try it placing the block with the super glue in our offhand. That doesn't seem right either, does it? But it does seem like it used some durability on the super glue, so let's see. That's not what we want. Doing a wonderful job here today. Okay. So, probably what we need to do is put a linear chassis on here with the super glue. I'm trying not, like, I could just super glue all of these, right? But when this thing is stopped, I think all that super glue might be an entity, or at least it used to work that way. Oh! There we go. Now we're spinning. And that's why I use the chassis. Those will connect to themselves without resort to, super glue. Now we want to be able to turn that on and off easily. So we're going to make a clutch. It's just andesite casing, a shaft, and some redstone. And we're going to pop it right here. We put the lever on it, we activate the lever. It stops the signal from going this way. So that's perfect. Next thing I'm going to make is 5 of these mechanical saws. And these are going to help us out quite a bit. I'm surprised there wasn't a quest for those. Well, there's one for the harvester. What are you going to do? Alright, we got our saws. Couple other things we're going to need. We're going to need 2 of these portable storage interfaces. So we're going to need a couple more. Actually, we should probably make a good amount of those chutes, I think. Alright, here are our chutes. We can do all kinds of things with chutes. They work like hoppers. They can take out, put in the whole bit. But there's actually quite a bit you can do with these things. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for. That is gonna help. Here are encased fans. I guess we don't need to heat those anymore to do this. So I guess we just have to give them rotational force. That's a change. That is definitely a change. Okay, we got smart sheets. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, we're gonna fall down, and then we're gonna take some slime, and you just need 1 ball. This doesn't use it up. We're gonna get these nice and sticky right here. And right here, we're gonna put, well, I guess we're gonna put the chests on the other side, aren't we? Right along here, we're gonna put some stripped spruce wood. And then if this works the way I think it does, we can just put these down here. They're not facing the right direction. But we can fix that with our wrench. There we go. Now, let's see if I'm right about how this works. I might not be. Nope. It's going around proper. It's going the wrong direction, but it's definitely going around. Now we can fix the direction easily enough. All we need is another gear shaft. Or another gearbox, I should say. That's one of the things with the gearboxes. They change the direction that the rotational force is going in. So now we're gonna have our saws up front. And boy, that's fast, huh? We also wanted to make these portable storage interfaces. Now we're actually going to need 2 of these. You always need 2. So now we're going to come along to this side. And we're going to go up. There we go. Now we're going to need slime here, here, and here. Now we're going to put a couple of chests down. I don't like the way that one is oriented. Can I change it? No. And then we're going to put one of these portable storage interfaces I am in the way of what I'm trying to build. I'm gonna put one of these guys right down there. It's not facing the right direction. There we go. Now we're gonna put the other one block away from it, so that the two holes are facing each other. And then underneath here, we are going to put our chute. Now, can I get this? That's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's the wrong diagonal, I feel like. Okay, time being, we're just gonna put a chest down there, and that'll be fine for the moment. Now the next thing we're gonna want to make is a bunch of deployers. And we'll start out with the rose quartz portion of the show here. Now we're gonna take that, and let's get some of this garbage out of here. This is getting bananas. We need some sandpaper, just like so. I think what we do is we put the rose quartz in the offhand and just hold down right click. Yeah. Very good. That'll get us our rose quartz, or our polished rose quartz, I should say. Throw that in there. All this garbage. Never ending. I think. Well, what we're looking for a deployer. Excuse me. A frog in the throat there. Okay, so just iron sheets. You don't need anything fancy. Cool. Okay, so we can just go ahead and make these. And then we're gonna need 5 brass hams. And we're gonna need a couple more casings, huh? That's okay, we can handle that. So I think what I may have actually wanted was, can I shift right click with an empty hand to get rid of that? Yeah, okay. I think what we actually wanted here, was like so. And like so, I believe that will spin. Let's see. Leave it. Yeah, it took it with itself. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what we're hoping for. Now what I want to do is put these deployers, well, not like that. Spin this thing around. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to super glue those. Now, I don't think that it will interfere. There we go. With, oh no, those are super glued. What am I trying to say? I think it'll be fine. Yep. Now they're all going around. Very good. So I put a big square of dirt around this thing. And it should be just the right amount of dirt. We'll have to take in a little bit of the corners. This doesn't do a square, it kind of swings around. But the next thing we want to do is set the filters on these deployers. And that's not it. Is it up here? They're here somewhere. Ship right click? We might need the goggles to see what's happening, but let's oh, there's the filter slot. Okay. So we'll just have to, okay, there we go. There it is. All right. We're gonna put Acacia over here. And what this is gonna do is when there's saplings of the appropriate type in the inventory of this contraption, the deployer is going to use them, by which we mean in this case plant them. Let's sleep through the night real quick. And I usually just plant a whole bunch of them manually. I've never actually tried just throwing original ones in here. I feel like they're just gonna all go in there. But maybe it'll do a full spin for us first. Yep, it's gonna do a full spin for us. So let's see how it did. Okay, yeah. Did pretty good. So when these things grow, we should see one of them grow pretty soon. The saws are gonna cut it down. Like just that the saw is on a contraption, it should be enough to give it rotational force the same way the deployers are getting it. It shouldn't be long. Okay, here we go. Yep. Doesn't take long. Then it's gonna plant more. It's gonna throw everything in here. And we're styling. Now, one thing I want to find out is if we can go directly into a storage drawer system here. Let's put a couple drawers down. And let's start putting down chutes. Can we put one here? Doesn't seem to like it. No, it doesn't like the drawer controller. So we'll have to have another chest and a buffer here. Okay, so we'll run a hopper into here. I think we can hopper into the back of these things. And we'll have a chest up top. And can we start angling up here? Not really, huh? There we go. Oh, nope, it's just falling out. Okay. Okay, I moved this thing back one. We can definitely get at the hopper, not so much the chest. And yeah, okay, this is gonna work just fine. Okay, so this thing is trucking along. we're getting an awful lot of wood. I already took 10 stacks of blossom down to make charcoal. The choke point is the hopper. There might be a faster way to get stuff in there. That's something we'll have to learn about. So we did manage to complete a few more quests today. Let's see. Okay. Some random stuff.